This is another video for the future. Argentina, as I always said, is just part of the Latin European culture. I mean, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italians. Argentina and Uruguay are the most pure of their descendants in South America, in Latin America. Even though Argentina culture is changing, thank God, Argentina is still a Latin European country, culture, and society. Uruguay is even more Latin European, yes. So the problem in Argentina is not being far left, socialist, or Kirchnerismo, or Peronismo. No. They are just an expression of the Argentina culture. As I said, that is the Latin European culture. It's because they are aristocrats. So you can see, for example, things that, at least in the past, should be very difficult to see in America. I don't know now, but because, thank God, every day, thanks internet, the things for people are more easy to see, to identify. But in Argentina, progressive people who call themselves progressive, Argentina is the most people here used to be progressive, absolutely socialist. It's the same people, those progressives, who call negros in a bad way. Can you imagine American people who call themselves progressives, no racist, etc., say negro as an insult all the time? Can you imagine a progressive people in America have any shame to say that, any shame to for example, in their Facebook accounts, for example, post things by people who are who identify themselves as a far right, who identify themselves as an anti-immigration, who identifies themselves as absolutely pro-Spaniard Empire, who identify themselves as that the white people is better, etc. Well, in Argentina, that is always. Argentina was always like that. Yes, yes. So it's not about ideology; it's about culture. Always was about culture. And in Argentina, the change now is the cultural change. It's not political. Yes. Argentinian people is aristocrat, is Machiavellic. It's not far left or whatever. It doesn't matter. They are far left, obviously. They are absolutely progressive, absolutely the most feminist, the same in Uruguay, the same in Latin European, because as I always say, feminism is chivalry, and chivalry is an aristocratic thing. So if they are aristocrats, they are chivalry. If they are chivalry, obviously they are feminists. If they are aristocrats, they are progressive, because progressivism is an aristocratic thing. Obviously, only aristocrat could be progressive. So, I hope one day people can see that is absolutely evident. So, if you want to understand Argentina, you need to understand that cultural thing. It was always absolutely evident. Well, this video is for the future. I can publish this. I can say, for example, Argentina or Argentinian progressive feminists, they are openly racist. I think progressives and feminists are the real racists in Argentina and in all the Western societies, all the Western countries, Western European countries. But in Argentina, they are absolutely openly racist. Do you understand? Openly racist. The same in Uruguay and the same in Latin Europeans, because Latin Europeans are like that. So that's an example to show to people how be progressive, be feminist is related with be racist. Yes. Because what's the progressivism and feminism from? From Latin European cultures, Latin European countries, because they are from the aristocracy and from the chivalry, that is an aristocratic code, the chivalry. So, with that fact, sorry for my pronunciation, I can show to people, to all the Western societies, to all the Westerners, that be progressive and be feminist means be racist, be all the bad things. Latin Europeans are Machiavellic, are absolutely immoral. There is not a conservative versus left or progressive, because there is no conservative. If you, if for you be conservative is related with don't take drugs, don't support homosexual, be amoral, have self-control, etc. There is anything like that in Latin European countries, again, because they are aristocrats, they are culturally against that. They are naturally different. They are naturally against self-control. They are all the time thinking in, they have an absolutely adoration of women. They are absolutely, totally, absolutely crazy for women. I mean, because they are, again, for the chivalry code, they don't have self-control, etc., etc. They don't care about the money because, I mean, they waste money because they are aristocrats. They are against save money. In Argentina, for example, just a few years ago, almost all the population, except the non-Latin Europeans, used to think that inflation is nothing to do with print money. Do you understand? That is aristocratic mindset. Thank God, thanks the cultural change. The evidence of that is Milei. The Milei victory, that's the evidence. The culture is the maturation, evolution, thank God. So, again, Latin European aristocrats, Machiavellic. It's nothing to do with politics, it's culture.